Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm just going to check I'm on live. Come on, show me that I'm on live. Yes, there we go. I'm on. So welcome. I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. And then I'm going to give anybody who's on live free mini readings. So come along live sometime if you're watching the replay of this. And it's the weekend, yay! So that means I've got a half price sale. My past, present, future readings are on the half price sale this weekend. They're on right now. Let me have a look for a link for that. I'll put it in the chat. There's a link to book in for one of those. That's 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars. So great bargain, which is about 35-40 American right now, I think. Really cool. And exciting news, my channel's been monetized overnight. So just came on to a message from them. So there's a little dollar symbol now on this chat. People can donate if you want. If you want to donate, if you're not one of the people that's getting full readings from me. I know a lot of you are doing that, and so. But some of you can't. Hey Saskia, I'm really good. Some of you can't afford my full readings, and so if you are getting benefit out of my mini readings, then you might like to donate a little bit of whatever you can. The daily read today, so if you're watching the replay, I'll put a link for the daily read up there. Hang on, I need to see myself, I can't do this. There. Yeah, I'll put a link up there. You can watch that daily read and then come back. But it's all about manifestation today, but not focusing on the little details. Just like trusting the universe to sort the little details out. Which is really interesting because the card of the day is service. And this says you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So exactly the same energies in the card as is in the daily read today for Saturday the 18th. It's stopping trying to manifest, trying to get your stuff. And what I know is that when you get focused on stuff like fulfillment and doing that, you know, letting the universe use you, sharing your gifts with the world, and when you let that be your goal kind of thing, or your focus, the rest of it just sorts itself out. Then you start manifesting the stuff you were trying to manifest before, and it just comes naturally. See something in front of my eye. Hey Greg, how are you? Saskia and Greg in the cafe. I finished my coffee already before it even started. Yeah, so it's very exciting. Look, I've got, I think, can you see it on your chat thing? There's a little dollar symbol now, so my channel's been monetized. So that's very exciting. So I only found out like 10 minutes ago, so I haven't had a good look at what it all means yet and how to run it and things like that, because it's very different than it was before. I was monetized before, when they had different rules, years ago. So that's exciting. Did you check out my past, present, future readings, those bonus readings on my channel? Did you see yours, Greg? Did you see yours, Saskia? How did it resonate with you, Saskia, if you saw it? Taurus? I can't remember what sign you are, Greg. But anyway, let's go deeper into the daily read. How many people have we got on? Who's on? Pop a message up saying who you are, where you're watching from. I got fluffy hair again. It's a bit sweaty too. Went for a run this morning on the beach. It's nice. It's been raining a lot lately. We haven't had rain for so long, and now it's raining every day, but not in a bad way. It just rains and it's still warm. Gets super, super humid. Get the fluffy hairs. Get sweaty. You liked it, Greg? Cool. You didn't, Clay? Oh, Saskia. You didn't, Saskia. I've been so busy lately. Check it out today. Cool. Hey Stephanie, good morning. So nice to have this in the morning because I live alone, although I keep sleeping through and missing it. You can sleep through. I can't. I wake up before 6 a.m. every morning and I just can't, no matter how tired I am. Even if I went to sleep, like even if I was awake until 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., Still wake up at 6. It's horrible. I wish I could sleep in, I just can't. But I did sleep good last night. It wasn't broken. You're welcome, Stephanie and Saska. Stephanie, what star sign are you? It was interesting, you know, because I'm going to publish the weekly reads, the week, and how they tie in with each other with these past, present, future reads are really interesting. Really interesting. So yeah, everybody, I've got my past, present, future readings on half price sale this weekend. And a lot of them came in last night, so after this, after breakfast, I will be going on with that. I managed to cut myself off from chocolate. My diet was going downhill. Not soft rain, that's air conditioning. Oh, soft rain outside. I thought you meant the sound that you could hear. This microphone points directly at the air conditioning, which is up there. No, hard rain. When it rains here, it rains properly. But it doesn't last long. I even went out in it yesterday. It started raining when I didn't go out at all yesterday, apart from got to the later afternoon and I thought I should get out of the house at least once. And so I thought, I don't know, I'll go see the laundry lady, I need to pick up my laundry. And as soon as I went out the door, it started raining. I thought, no, it doesn't matter. So it was pretty soft. You've reconnected to chocolate. I've been putting weight on, I need to cut myself off from it now. Started eating better now. I don't want to put weight on during this lockdown. Birds are here. So today we need to know and allow, trust our higher selves, trust the universe that it will bring us what we want. We don't need to focus on that stuff. You know, when we learn about the law of attraction and we get overly focused on the details, and the universe will play along with that because it wants us to know that it's there. It wants us to trust it, right? It plays along and we manifest these things. So we focus on something shiny or a certain amount of money or whatever, and the universe gives it us. But then if we get all ego about it, if we get focused on those things that aren't really important, right? Then it stops working and everyone's like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? I have to fix myself. What's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the universe was saying, yeah, confirmation, yeah, we're here. But then if you just keep on focusing on things that aren't important, the universe isn't going to play with you anymore. And so we've got to know that the universe is there. You don't need to play that law of attraction game with the details. You just don't. You can get on with the higher level stuff like freedom, fulfillment. All of those higher level stuff, just trust in the universe that the little stuff sorts itself out. And so that's been coming up over the last few days, that message about manifestation and letting go. It's the surrender. We've got to surrender at the moment. Yeah, see? Focus on fulfillment, being creative, doing your thing. That's all we need to focus on. Everything else will sort itself out. And when I say surrender, I'm not saying don't get your shit together, don't pay your bills, stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about, when you get into that frame of mind, when you're trying to manifest your goals, when you're focused on what you want, when you're focused on what you want to get out of the universe, stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Especially, in fact, as soon as you give it up, it manifests really easily. As soon as you take your eye off it. Because we don't need to chase things that we want. Soft rain, it's so nice being indoors when it's raining. And intense too, and on boats as well. Not open air boats, boats with roofs. So yeah, focus on fulfillment today. Being creative, that kind of stuff. Stop focusing on what you want to get out of the universe. The universe knows what you want. Yeah, but allow it to happen more. That's an art in itself, hey, allowing yourself to receive, especially. What else? Oh yeah, that was in the daily as well. I'd forgotten about playing in nature. Playwright. Having fun with creativity. Just doing it for the fun of it. Not doing it to get something out of the universe again. Big message today of not focusing on what you can get out of it, because that stuff's going to happen anyway. So have fun with your creations, with your creativity. Today especially. Today being Saturday the 18th, I know some of you aren't there yet. Oh, another message, different message. Listen to criticism. Why? No, this is more about listening to yourself, self-criticism. And so this could be one of the reasons that you're focused on the little details, because you're criticizing yourself. So for example, if you're criticizing, self-love is about loving yourself no matter what. Loving yourself whether you're winning or whether you're losing. Loving yourself whether you've got money or you've got no money. Loving yourself whether you've got a partner or you've got no partner. That kind of thing. It's loving yourself no matter what. Now, if you're criticizing yourself, so if you're loving yourself in lots of different areas in your life, but you're criticizing yourself for something like for not having enough money, then that is going to be your focus for manifestation. And what's behind that is your self-criticism, yeah? So whatever you keep on trying to manifest, you keep on writing down in your goals, that the thing that you're having trouble with to manifest. Could be anything, it's different things for different people, but a common one tends to be relationships and money. Then it's showing that you've got some underlying criticism in there. So whatever it is that you keep on trying to manifest that you're not surrendering, it's because you're criticizing yourself for it, it's because you're not loving yourself. Oh, Saska, good book on manifesting. Pam Grout, E squared and E cubed. She's got 2. She's amazing. Abraham Hicks is really good, but the trouble with Esther and the way that she channels it is, of course, everybody channels it based on their own experiences. But Esther admits herself that she's had a very easy life, and so she channels it as if everyone's had an easy life. And then when it doesn't work for people because they're not healing themselves, she already loved herself, right? So she doesn't know that this self-love thing is behind it and that people have trouble with that. And so she's just like, no, just focus on something else. It would work for her, that, and it would work for anyone else that had a very easy life, but it doesn't work for those that need to heal themselves and love themselves. So it just depends. I love the Pam Grout stuff. Like pretty cool. And it's E squared. Just because it's fun, her book, I like, yeah, I really like it. And it's experimental too, and so you can do it. And you can do it experimentally. I'll show you. I did her book. I was reading her first book and I was doing the exercises in it every couple of days. I think you give yourself 2 days for the manifestations to happen. And it was all working for me and it was really great until I got to a point where I was manifesting one of the exercises. Oh, would you stop being so slow? This one. One of the exercises. Pam Grout, E squared, E2. Yeah, so it's a great book because you get to practice it. But yeah, I got up to this exercise, and I said in the exercise, I wanted to manifest something. I can't remember what it was, or manifest a sign that the universe loved me, or that I'm loved, and it didn't. It was the first exercise that failed. It didn't manifest, and that sent me in a downward spiral, realizing that was a block. It felt like, oh no, the universe doesn't love me, I'm not loved. And of course, that was the stuff that I had to heal. And so when you go through those exercises, when you hit a block, that's like a healing block. Yeah. So Esther stuff is amazing. But it's for a specific person, it's not for many people. How many people are blessed with an easy life like that? She was kind of happy and open already and loving herself already. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd recommend that one. And then she's got a follow-up to it, E3, E cubed. Oh, you're going to get my meditations. Cool. But yeah, I do love her work. It's great. I used to listen to her a lot. But I could get in a downward spiral with her stuff as well, thinking, oh, it should just be this easy, and it's not. And she also misses the point as well that you can't just have what you want. We've got like higher purposes. And of course she can get what she wants because she's doing her higher purpose, but then she's telling other people, oh no, you can just get what you want. And it's like, well, no, they've actually got to follow the rules that you did too. It's like your higher self just doesn't want you to do just anything and just focus on random things and it just manifests out of thin air. That would be a life wasted, you know. So yeah, there's so much good stuff in Asta's stuff, but then there's stuff in there that misses the point as well, I think. So we've got to listen to what this whole manifestation thing is telling us. Whatever it is that you're focused on, you're trying to manifest and you're struggling to manifest, and so you've been focused on it again and again, that's showing you part of yourself that you're criticizing, right? Just like I was saying with that Pam Grout book, when I got to the exercise part about being loved, it didn't work. That was the way I was criticizing myself. That was what was showing up. And then I had a lot of self-love work to do. A lot. Learning how to love myself. Stephanie, you're glad I'm pointing that out about Asta. Yeah. Her stuff is great. I really love it. But I know it doesn't work for a lot of people. That very simplistic point kind of thing. She's got some of it. She's got some other picture. And you know, and that's why I do my stuff one-on-one, is because it can't be simplistic. It can't be, because advice for me would be different from advice to you, because we've all got our unique paths. And yeah, there's some things that are for everybody, as in what I said before, your higher self is trying to lead you on your unique path to, you know, to fulfill yourself, to do what you came here for, kind of thing. And you can't just manifest trinkets and shiny things. You're not here just to do that. Sure, some people come with like a wish to master manifestation, and that's me. That's in part of my life path too. But if I was just doing that and not helping people with it, that wouldn't be my life path. You know, it would stop for me then. You've got to be sharing your gifts, kind of thing. You've got to be sharing your gifts. You've got to be doing what you came here to do for this manifestation thing to work. So that's why today is all about that. The energies of today are all about that. It's about stopping trying to manifest the shiny stuff, realizing what's behind that, a lack of self-love in that area, judging yourself for not being able to do that area in your life. Just letting that go, focusing on fulfillment, focusing on the universe working through you, you being of service. It says, you stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or... What does that say? Manipulation. I was looking at getting a new iPad mini last night, but they're not changed that much. It's really old, that one. I'm going to get myself a new MacBook Air soon, because this one is getting so slow. I can hardly work on it anymore. So tell all your friends, get one of those readings. I need to make money to buy one of these so I can carry on working. And they're really cute, the new MacBook Airs as well. Hey Bobette, how are you? So that's today. Got to allow things, trust the universe. Just know that stuff's going to manifest. We need to focus on our fulfillment, being creative, focusing on that higher level stuff. You know, love, freedom, being creative, fulfilling ourselves, fulfilling our purpose here. Playing with our creations, just playing, because then we will be fulfilling our reason for being here, rather than trying to do it to get something, trying to do it to get some money, that kind of thing. And yeah, just noticing what it is in yourself that you're striving for, that you're trying to manifest, because that's generally what you're criticizing yourself for, not loving yourself for. Gotta love yourself even if you can't manifest certain things. Who would like a reading? Just pop up a message saying me please, and I'll do that for you. Little mini readings. Maybe it'll be about manifestation today. My cards for the day, I've got one step at a time, have a good time. Yay. And I've got wait, lovers. Yep. Something keeps on showing up. And I thought maybe I should, I don't know. And I'm like, really? No, I don't know. Not sure. But that's good. Asking me to wait anyway, so I'm not going to take action right now. Baba, are you Taurus too? Oh, lots of Taurus in the house. Cool. Baba, did you see the past, present, future reading? I'm going to be publishing later on today, in about 12 hours, or probably a little bit before that, the weekly reads for each star sign. How they tie in with the past, present, future reads are really interesting. I didn't really notice until when I was editing the weekly reads. You know how right at the end of the videos there's like stuff that pops up here, like the special offer reading and subscribe to my channel, and then a video. I was trying to make that video like useful, something that someone might like to see next. And so I was putting in the past, present, future reads in the weekly reads. And so as I was doing that, of course, it was coming up with the image and the little tagline and everything on the image for the past, present, future reads. And it was like, a really similar message for each star sign. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Stephanie's up first. Cool, you're going to book that reading with me. Past, present, future. I like them. Stephanie, you've got refocus on work. What are you focused on at the moment? Relationships? Maybe you're focused on something you're trying to manifest. And this is saying refocus on your work. As I was just saying, it's so important. Our higher selves don't want us just to play this manifestation, shiny object, make more money game. It knows that we're not here for that. Your work, your real work, like why you're here, what you came for, what you came to share, what your real work is. Refocus on that. And love what is and go for it. Love where you're at. This is what I'm hearing. Love where you're at and go for it. Like you don't need to wait until you've got a qualification or you feel, I don't know, more qualified or more confident to do what you want to do. Just do it now. Lovable Taurus, Babette. Yeah, just do it now. Do it now. That work thing. Sharing your gifts. Stephanie. Babette. We trouble? Oh, I just saw trouble then. We are lovable. When I just glanced at that, I thought it said we are trouble. That was in my dream last night. Babette. Who else is on? Anybody lurking? Intimacy create. Oh, new relationships. Create new relationships. Are you in a relationship, Babette? Like a romantic relationship? The creation phase of relationships is all about dreaming it up, about deciding what it is that you want next. What would be good for you? What would be really good for you in a relationship? Intimacy, you know, it can be friendships. Can be romantic relationships too. Just people to be around where you can just be completely relaxed and be completely yourself. Cat hairs in the air. So yeah, your higher self wants you to create more intimate relationships that are better for you. Because, right, Babette. Because before you take action on that, before you bring someone else in, you need to love yourself first. You know how I was saying before, we need to listen to how we're criticizing ourselves. If you keep on taking action for new relationships, you're going to keep on bringing people in that are the same kind of people that won't love you properly. And so you need to initiate it right this time. Babette, did you get one of the soulmate reads from me when I was doing those? So yeah, creating better relationships for yourself by initiating it off, which means dreaming it up, which means like love yourself more, expect way more from relationships, and then decide how you want to be loved, what kind of friendships you want that are going to be much better for you. So many people, especially people that follow me, just get focused on loving others and not focused on how they want to be loved, what they want in a relationship, what they want from the friendships, that kind of thing. Hey, Robin. There you go. Robin's up next. Oh no, Saska's up next. Saska. Getting creative with other people. Getting creative with other people. Collaboration kind of thing. Or getting creative in yourself and other people showing you how they're being creative. So the connections that you have with other people, your connections, your people, the people around you, being creative in some kind of similar way. So let's go. What's this about? Mystery, release guilt. This is about watching what other people are doing, being creative. You wanting to be creative like that, but then feeling guilty somehow for doing it. Feeling guilty for, or not knowing how to do it. This feels to me, Saska, like you've done something in the past. Maybe you had friends that were all trying something, then you just did it and it came really easily to you and you were really lucky. And then you felt guilty. You know when everyone else is struggling to get something, you try it first time and you're really good at it and you just like aced it, leaving everyone else going, what the fuck? I've been trying to do that for a year and it's not worked for me. Saska just walks in, tries it once and wins it. Oh, really? Feeling guilty for not doing it. Ah, okay. So other people are doing it and you're not doing it. And that makes you feel guilty, which makes you not do it even more. Yeah, could be that. So creative people around you showing you the way, but you don't do it. And then it makes you feel guilty, and so you don't do it. And then you feel even guiltier, so you don't do it. The ultimate sabotage. Yeah, you need to just do it. But the Go For It card didn't come out. You'd think that that would come up with it. It's more about guilt connected with those people, the people that are doing it. Robin, what star sign are you? Have you watched your past, present, future reading yet, Robin? Another Taurus. Rebecca. Field, a cafe full of bulls. Bulls in China shop. Bulls in cafe. Robin. Oh. Robin, this is about forgiving yourself for a friend. This is about dropping someone, letting someone go, not being able to help them anymore. Maybe you felt like you've realized that someone's kind of a drain to you. You kind of drop them. You've got to look after yourself a bit more. Aries. You've got to look after yourself a bit more. It feels like that. Maybe you've just a little stepped back from somebody. You can't be there because maybe the drama all the time, or just in a downward spiral, and you're like, ugh, I can't do it anymore. And anyway, I'm not helping them, that kind of thing. But you've got to forgive yourself for it, for that release. Yeah, look. Release guilt. got to face it and release the guilt. So I'm feeling like this is a friend that's draining you. You've stepped back from it feeling guilty because you've not actually confronted it yet and said, look, I can't hang out with you anymore, you're really draining. Not that you really need to say that. I think backing away is probably a good thing. It's like you can't force people to face that stuff. But yeah, it's like you've got to deal with this in yourself. You've got to face this situation within yourself, that you've closed the door on that friend now. Face that yourself rather than thinking, oh, well, maybe I'll be strong enough to squander my energy on, wasn't that the Aries reading? Squander my energy on that person again. It's not helping them. It disempowers them. Sometimes people have to, do stuff for themselves. Sometimes you've got to stop, like, enabling somebody, letting people lean on you. It's like, no, just like get stronger, stand on your own 2 feet now, that kind of thing. Does that make sense, Robin? Do you know who your higher self is talking about? I had such a lazy day yesterday. Didn't do Psychic Cafe. Didn't do anything. Apart from in the evening, publishing the videos and marketing them and stuff. It was so nice to have a day off. Funny thing is, I've opened eyes to people so many times in the way I tell them what to do in my life, and then they'll go do it themselves. Yeah, same thing. That's because you're a coach, Saskia. It doesn't mean that you should do it in your friendships. It means that you should be a coach. Yeah? And so when it doesn't work in your friendships, that's because you shouldn't be coaching your friends. Your friends aren't your customers. And if you try and coach your friends, it can tend to backfire. Just let your friends be friends. But yeah, that's like the universe trying to get you to do what you're here for. And it's really way more powerful when you start doing it properly, like for customers, not trying to do it for friends, if you know what I mean. I only went outside to get food. I didn't even do that. I had a chicken brought to me. Not my chicken cat. A roasted chicken. It was nice. I'm just trying to get back into eating clean again. Basic. Eating more. And it's so hard because they've got all the restaurants have got specials, and I want to support them in their specials and everything, but the specials are lower price ones, so it's just crap food. It's just, it's like pasta with a side of bread with hardly any nutrition with it. It's just carbs and junk. But it's so tempting because some of the carbs and junk are real tasty. What about what's a good meditation you can do for self-love? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe search YouTube. I like Michael Seeley and Jason Stevenson. They're 2 people I like on YouTube. Michael Seeley is a hypnotist. Is that the right word? His guided meditations and stuff. He does the hypnotist thing. I really like it. And Jason Stevenson, he puts a lot of stuff out. He does like sleep meditations and all kinds of things. I like his too. Check them out. Both Australians. That might suit you. I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. How are other people finding it easier to meditate these days? I don't know. I've just been working so much. I've not been meditating for myself. Saskia says, I totally get you. I'm more mysterious now and doing my thing without sharing too much. That's good. Robin, how is your half price reading different this week from other weeks? Yeah, just a different kind of focus. Like you'll probably notice when you get a lot of my readings that your higher self is going to tell you what it needs to tell you anyway. So yeah, past, present, future. It's just, I don't know, it just makes, I find with that, it just gives me more clarity, on what, it's like the story kind of thing, what's been going on the past, what the meaning behind it is and where it's leading you kind of thing. That's what I like about the past, present, future readings. I get more clarity out of that when I can see the story and how I'm being led forward. What was the last one? Oh yeah, the last one was the steps, wasn't it? That was a new one. So that was just like pretty much what's coming up. This is more like the past, present, future readings are different than that. It's not like the steps that you should take next. That's more of a longer term thing. Past, present, future is more about around this time, last couple of weeks, next couple of weeks, that kind of thing. Carbs are not very good for me. Sometimes I crave them. I eat them often. Bread. Bread's a killer. It really hurts. Yeah. Joao, how are you going? And it's so hard. Like I got the pizza chocolate cake thing the other day, and I shouldn't eat that kind of stuff, but it was just so tempting. Anyway, I'm cutting myself off now. I'm not doing it anymore. I want to support those restaurants, but they need to start doing the good stuff. Support the restaurant that is doing the good stuff, and it's still normal prices, expensive. Robin, birthday tomorrow. Oh, cool. Yeah, you get yourself a present. Special birthday reading. Happy birthday, Robin. Aries. I'm a cusper as well, but I'm on the other side of it. My birthday's on Friday. What are you doing for your birthday, Robin? I want a party. They're telling us in Thailand, everyone's relaxing a bit more about it now because they've announced that we're going to be coming out of these restrictions beginning of next month, slowly coming out of the restrictions and stuff. And it's like, then of course they're doing that because we're down in the 20s now, only 20 something people a day getting, and the deaths were down to 2 yesterday. So things are really easing up here. And because everyone, they're sharing the information, everyone's like getting a bit more relaxed about it. They're like, don't relax yet. Yeah, next Friday, 24th of April. Exciting. Yeah, I want to see my friends. And Thailand has extended the alcohol ban until the end of the month too. That's a good way to ruin someone's birthday. I understand why they've done it, because the numbers of deaths on the road especially have gone down considerably, especially, Songkran. We weren't allowed to celebrate Songkran. Songkran is like the deadliest week in Thailand. So many people die. I shouldn't laugh. So many people die on the roads and everything. It's just like a killer week. And of course, with the alcohol ban and with the celebration ban, there won't have been any. And so Thailand's like, oh, okay, well, we're having less deaths than usual, even though we're losing like 1 to 3 people a day with COVID. We're not losing like 200 a day to the roads and alcohol. So I can see why they've done it, but oh my God, when everyone's so bored, take the fun that they can have away from them. And from businesses, let's face it too, that was one kind of business that was carrying on. People could, buy food and buy alcohol, and now you can't buy alcohol, now it's just food, so it's very restrictive in that kind of way. No restrictions. So we're rolling it out from, don't know what the rules will be yet, but it's going to be places with less risk and businesses with less risk. So it'll be like restaurants opening back up again, but with spacing. It will be, I don't know, hopefully massage places opening back up. Not much. Have my girls home from school as the borders. Can't return to school. Having to work from home. Oh. Is that working for you? You're going to try work from home. What do you do, Robin? What's level 3, Bobette? Northern Queensland. Whereabouts in Northern Queensland, Robin? I used to live Magnetic Island and Port Douglas. Gold Coast too. Lived in Byron Bay for 10 years and then moved to the Gold Coast for a couple of years, and then I lived on a yacht and then Magnetic Island and then Port Douglas, and then I came here. Love Queensland. Anyone else want a reading? Just kind of chatting with everyone. Like everyone else left, I bored everybody. The local courthouse, ooh. How you can do that from home. Bowen. Remember Bowen. Remember stopping there on the yacht. Everything was closed. Why was that? Went to Bowen and everything was closed. I think it was a public holiday or something. I'm actually enjoying the spacing. I like being able to feel my own energy without feeling others, yeah. Especially not being hugged, really. Same as level 3, being able to work but no cafes or retailers open. Okay. We've still got retailers open here, some of them. Everyone's been pretty good here. Everyone's kind of got into the patterns of cleaning stuff down. You know, we've got the gels outside of every shop. Everyone's got like stools, like bar stools outside of the shops, and some inside the shop as well. And so yeah, and the masks and stuff. And then you see in places, you know, when there's doing like the food takeout and stuff, using Dettol, cleaning everything, wiping everything. Everyone's pretty good. I've no idea, Saskia. I love it here. This is just my paradise. Absolutely love it here. The community more than anything. But who knows if another adventure somewhere better will take me. 4. Yeah, I don't know what any of your numbers are in your country, Babette. Love being hugged and giving hugs. Yeah. I saw my huggy friend the other night as well. It was nice. Okay, let's leave it at that. Thank you everyone for coming along. Don't forget, get one of those special offer things, past, present, and future readings. While they're on special, tell all your friends about it too, because I need a new MacBook Air. I'm going to get one of the gold coloured ones. Chosen it already. I've put it in my basket on the Apple site, but I need to manifest the money for it first. I have to book your reading. Yay! You have a good day, Babette. I look forward to reading for you. Stephanie. We have all these lines on the ground. Yeah, stand here, stand there, and then like nobody's living on a Monopoly board. I went into the supermarket and I always like step back, and then some French, the French, what they're like. They're just, yeah, they can be very rude, the French. They just came and stood like right next to me. Like I was on the line behind the till, you know? It's like the cashier's there. There's like an X on the floor in front of the cashier, and then there's a line behind that. I'm stood on the line, and then down there's other X's, but no, they decided to just right there next to me. Whatever. Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you next time.